Today, I am releasing the 1.1 Jungle Summoner build update, and the improvements are absolutely wild. While dealing with and waiting for the Hiveborn bug fix so it can properly trigger with Queen's Hunger every 5 seconds, I have been non-stop brainstorming and working on this build to the max, and I made a discovery, a Legion Timeless Jewel discovery that changes everything. Let me break down what this jewel does for us. First, not only does this jewel give us 400% extra minion damage for free when combined with an impossible escape jewel at Iron Will, that is massive damage with 0 additional investment, but we also get the keystone Supreme Decadence. This keystone allows our Writhing Jar to also heal our energy shield at the same time it heals our life. You can see the interaction here. Now here is where it gets interesting. We have Life Flask and Mana Flask nodes on the passive tree that recharge our Writhing Jars. Because the Writhing Jar is considered both a Life Flask and a Mana Flask, it double dips on these recharge nodes. This is extremely good for sustain. With Zealot's Oath and Supreme Decadence combined, our energy shield is always recovering super fast. Zealot's Oath makes life regeneration apply to energy shield. Supreme Decadence makes our flasks heal energy shield. Together, they create constant layered recovery. But we did not stop there. We have an extra defense layer with Petrified Blood. Thanks to our Life Mastery node that sets our low life threshold to 55%, Petrified Blood acts as a solid last defense when we are near death. And here is the beautiful part. This combos with our Pantheon node, Soul of Rizletha. When at low life, which is now 55%, our life recovery from flasks is increased by 60%. That 60% also applies to the energy shield recovery part from the Writhing Jar because of Supreme Decadence. So the flask recovery bonus applies to both life and energy shield. This helps counterbalance the negative effect of Supreme Decadence and makes our recovery absolutely insane. With Petrified Blood, you can only use flasks to recover past low life, but because we are always healing our energy shield with Zealot's Oath and Supreme Decadence, we can always go back to 100% easily. The combo is amazing. Once we add 1,000 or 2,000 more life and the same amount, 1,000 or 2,000 more energy shield, this character will be literally unkillable from that point on. The recovery loop is that strong. Now let me talk about the Minion final selection. The minions in this build are literally homing-seeking missiles. Let me walk you through each one. First, we have Summon Raging Spirit of Enormity. These are supported with Flicker Strike, Cast on Crit, and Transfusion support. Transfusion gives all my minions Soul Eater, which is massive. The Raging Spirit of Enormity has a maximum limit of 6, but they always critical strike. They are the most powerful version of Raging Spirit, which is perfect because we rely on Cast on Crit to maximize their output. Next, we have Raised Spiders. These are the MVP. They seek and destroy and just wreck everything on screen. Nothing escapes them. Then we have 5 Spectral Tigers. These are super heavy hitters. They seek out their prey and pounce on them with devastating force. We run Hatred Aura with Generosity support to further amplify their damage. More cold damage means more destruction. And of course, the MVP Spectre, the perfect Forest Tiger, acts as our companion. This tiger gets 4 Headhunter mods naturally. With Behead support and Culling Strike, it gains a 5th Headhunter mod at all times, followed by Feeding Frenzy for even more aggression. I am waiting for the market to settle before buying Raise Spectre with level 1 Feeding Frenzy and Terror from the Breach. The Hiveborn minions with Phantasm Ghosts are just insane. They add even more chaos to the screen. This is a lot of wild jungle mayhem all over the screen. The minions really hunt like a terrifying pack. That is the vision, and it is fully realized now. That is it for now on the Jungle Summoner. I am now working on all my other secret characters and projects. As you will see today, I gave a trailer for Uber Oak,
the father of Oak. Little did we know that Oak was the youngest son of Uber Oak. He has 3 older brothers, and they want bloody revenge on the exiles that killed Oak. You get to play as Uber Oak in this cool project I am working on right now. The links are in the description for the Path of Building and for Uber Oak. Check 'em out. Have a good day.